I'm just a messenger, but people still aren't going to like this message. Your appearance matters. It is not just my opinion, it is reality. Get fit and watch how people start treating you differently. Dress to the nines and notice the difference. It is hard to ignore. I heard this quote that said, "You are addressed by the way you dress." Studies have actually shown that women who wear makeup are perceived as more competent, more trustworthy, and hireable. Your appearance sends a message. And when you put more effort into your appearance, people will assume that you are more successful and that you are worth more of their time. Is it fair? Not really. But is it real? Absolutely. You can either get mad about it or you can use it to your advantage, because while everybody else is complaining that looks shouldn't matter at all, you can be using all the tools in your toolkit. Perhaps more importantly, when you look good, you feel good. You show up with a different energy. You hold your head a little bit higher. You speak a little bit louder. You're not afraid to be seen. So stop believing the narrative that putting in effort to your appearance is vain, or that it means you're full of yourself, and start investing in it.
Looks matter. I tell people this all the time. Now, obviously, we are men. As men, we're not going around putting on makeup. But how we can get our looks up, right? And I tell people all the time, get jacked. Just simply getting jacked, your points will skyrocket. Women love masculine men. The number one staple of masculinity is what? Being jacked. The number one staple of masculinity is being jacked. So if you know that, why are you not putting time into your physique? I'm telling you, looks matter. Looks matter. You don't have to particularly be handsome if you're a man. You don't have to particularly be handsome, but you do have to have sex appeal, right? If you're going talking to, unless you want to leave with money, which I do not, you know what I mean? I do not recommend. Actually, 99% of y'all broke anyway, so feel me? Looks matter. Sex appeal is everything. If you are jacked, the amount of women you can get being jacked is insane. The amount of women you will get being jacked is insane. Your dating life will skyrocket, and people will wonder, "Yo, how did you do? Yo, how your dating life so good, bro?" I'm jacked. I know some of y'all knuckleheads are gonna be in the comments like, "Man, I'm dwack and I'm dwacked and I don't get no I don't get no girls. Only dudes say stuff about me." First of all, you're probably not jacked. Second of all, if you are jacked, you're probably bodybuilder jack, 450 pounds all muscle, right? 1% body fat, expeditiously. Tidy whities on stage with it. Like you probably really on that type timing. If I'm being honest, because everybody knows body game is where it's at right now. I was broke, still knocking girls down who had boyfriends that was doctors, that was lawyers, the cops. I was literally, well, I ain't gonna say boyfriends, but was messing with. Well, I mean, one girl did. Yeah, whatever, though, whatever, right? Whatever. But even when I was dead broke, like on some homeless stuff, basically, you know what I mean? The body game always worked. You know, I probably was sneaky link type joint, but still, body game always worked. I remember this one girl. She was like, "Oh, it's like whatever." I'm gonna make a long story short. We texting whatever, right? So I already knocked her up, so we stopped talking. So she hit me up. We talking again, right? She like, "Oh, she want a link," and then I'm like, "Okay, cool." She was acting weird, so I said, "Bro, what's up with you know what I mean? The guy? Like, I know you talking to other guys, whatever." She was like, "Well, I'm talking to one guy. Me and him like a little serious or whatever." I said, "Oh, what the freak?" I said, "Oh, nah." I said, "Oh, I ain't trying to do nothing." She said, "Boy," she said, "it is you. I will call him on a three-way call right now and break up with that man. Literally, block him. I will call him on a three-way call, curse him out and tell him I don't want nothing to do with him and then block him. Literally. And you can have the password to my Instagram and all that so you know I'm not talking to him no more. Like, I want you." I said, "Whoa, what?" Then she showed me a picture of this nigga. He was a little chubby. So I'm like, oh, the body game ain't work. The looks, you know what I'm saying? He had money, he had a good career, whatever. Like, I forgot what he was. He was like a nurse or something. I forgot what he was, or a cop. I don't know. I forgot what he was. But body game always worked. So if you want to build a 10 out of 10 aesthetic physique with just calisthenics, no gym, no equipment required at all, links in the description. Top pin comment, teach you exactly how to do so. There's only limited slots available, by the way. So I see the real ones down there.